go, let's go. On the hop, fellas, on the hop. Who wants it? Let's see some hustle out there today. Got a big game this week. Come on.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, here we go. 319. 319. Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Now
All right,
let's go.
strap them up.
Blue
Pull up your
90.
big boy britches.
Blue
This is for
90.
gold.
All right, gentlemen. You must have had your oats this morning because today was a great practice. The coaching staff, we can't ask for much more. If you guys consistently do that, we're going to win a lot of ball games.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in.
They come up in an offset eye.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Well, the coaches mentioned they weren't as concerned about big play offense. They thought they could get some shorter, quicker stuff and be consistent. And that's kind of what they showed there.
What they saw in preparation, what they saw on film,
Here we go.
is a defense that likes to get out fast in terms of coverage, meaning they either bail out or they give them a lot of space to throw the underneath stuff, so they decide they'd take advantage of it and worked on it hard in practice this week. We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got time. Going deep for Stevie Johnson. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Stevie Johnson, 74 yards. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play act. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense in their drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 10 there, and it'll be first down, Washington. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a third and long here.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. And he finds Barnage. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. No gain, and it's second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Here we go now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th.
After all the preparation, all the practice.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't win 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Everyone happy about the three-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Gary Barnidge, a 20-yard touchdown. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'd have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is completion.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move him out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? And this case,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Frank Gore taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
All right, here we go. 319.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Deep drop. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday. And now. They go play action here on first down. It's caught. Stills right side. And they get 28 yards on that one. And that leads to a Washington first down.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
They'll set up to throw. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Gary Barnidge, already his second touchdown here in the... And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley, 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley, 72 yards. And the Redskins. First down, it's Gurley. A strong running. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Looking to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Gore back there is the lone setback. Now back to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. Touchdown, Washington. Julian Edelman, 42 yards. And the interception by the Redskins. Dean lead. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Washington. And Gurley having a big day, and they're winning. That's a big reason why. You know, 2012, his freshman year at Georgia. First game, he was a backup. He came off the bench, 100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, 100-yard kick return. He started every game in his career, sir.
And he should have, because he is one of the most dynamic forces to enter the NFL, the running back position, in many years. And I think he's only going to keep getting better.
A good pick up there at 20 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And this Redskins offense continues to pour it on. Again, we'll see the pistol here. The one running back is Gurley. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he fires to Edelman, complete on the comebacker. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And they got 29 yards there. And the Redskins are going to get a first down. Fresh set of downs here.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Sheds a second in the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fact. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. He's done right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They find some open field here. And a cut to the left sideline. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit, Detroit. Set, B-19.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. And partner, this first week.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today.
Hurry
What
up,
I
here we
want to
go.
know is...
319! 319! Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! All right, here we go. 319! All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90! Now let's go. Green 39! Green 39!
Hey, man, listen. Great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right... Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
They'll come out in the pistol.
319!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete here to Gary Barnidge. Gary Barnidge, 20. Touchdown, Washington. Gary Barnidge, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Reds. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On the left side, this is Stills. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Ian Williams with a tackle.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we asked them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Fighting through. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
In scouting parlance, if you really like a player, they ask if you're going to pound the table for him. Well, when Todd Gurley came out of Georgia, I stood on a table and did backflips. Even with the knee injury he suffered his last year there, I thought he was one of the best runners I'd seen come into the game since Adrian Peterson.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Stevie Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly...
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley, his 4th touchdown. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Over. Leopard.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Give him 11 on the gain there, and it'll be 1st down, Redskins.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley. And it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds Barnage. He's got it. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redskins find a way. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now a first down following that long gain. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go. Green.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carlos Dunlap able to drop him for a loss of 4. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Red zone opportunity. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Redskins. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Cuts it out, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And Barnage has it on the right side. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one brought in by Barnage. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Washington first down. And numbers to like, that's for sure here. Back-to-back good games. Maybe they found something last week that they can carry forward here, a little blueprint.
Yeah, we often talk about a defense seeing something that held a person down and implementing that themselves. In this case, I think exactly what you said.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Julian Edelman, his second touchdown on the season. And this Redskins offense is running away with this one. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run.
All right, here we go.
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They come out here in the eye. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Oh, look at the juke. And down inside the 15 he goes. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
He can run for it, and he will. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your...
A big offensive explosion.
Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We got to get better today. What I
All right,
want to
here we
know
go.
is...
319! 319! Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90! Here we go now. Green 39! Green 39! Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Now let's go! Blue 90! Here we go now! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The hatred runs deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and...
And big problems getting the play out, obviously. This will be a delay. throw here out of the gun. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Still's the intended target. That'll bring up second down. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. A gain of 8 and a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
To throw here on first down. His throw incomplete. The tight end Gary Barnage, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped, unable to do so.
They'll stick with the passing game as he's looking for Barnage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Alteron Werner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
The Washington defense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Flushed out right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there on the pickup. And the Redskins are going to get a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Julian Edelman. Come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards to go on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back because if you get any fake or move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
They're going to look to throw. On the left side, this is Stills. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
They'll look to throw here. And Stills over the middle. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Julian Edelman with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Barnage has it on the right side. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Looking to throw. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The one running back is Gurley. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, what a catch by Edelman. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down Redskins.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Room here to run. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. Touchdown, Washington. Julian Edelman, his third touchdown. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 on that one. And the Redskins are going to get a first down. And the numbers, they sort of do the talking. Great game last week. Sharp again here in this one.
Sometimes you set habits with how you play, don't you? I mean, you start to put things together, you string them together, and the confidence continues to rise. And guess what? We're seeing that happen in front of us. Back-to-back weeks of really good play.
And the confidence certainly must be continuing to grow.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But that
touchdown, Washington. Gary Barnidge, his fourth touchdown. The one running back is Gurley. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Second down following the incompletion. They'll set up to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And now it's third down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Stevie Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in. They go play action here on first down. Finding time. Going deep here for Edelman. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now it's Gurley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Gore back there is the lone setback. They'll set up a throw. And he finds Stills complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going deep here for Stills. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Kenny Stills, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one?
Gurley. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Touchdown, Washington. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to...